Hello everyone and welcome to Roll by Rolls. I am your Dungeon Master Richard Barlow and we are just about to get back into where we left off last week. But for a quick recap, what just happened is the party just explored Anuradae a little further. They found a note saying that the creatures of the island had started kind of getting hostile, especially one creature that was filled by greed and just kept growing and eating the others. And so they believed that is where the roar was coming from. They collected all the frogs they had defeated earlier, brought them to where the roar was coming from, where there was a cave, presented all the dead frogs, and then a giant, humongous, monstrous frog came out and started feeding on those frogs. Everybody rolled for stealth, and Keladir got a nat 1. So the giant frog saw him and started to attack. So everyone just roll initiative, and that is where we are going to get back into it this week. Enjoy. So Keladir, after you start scurrying back, it's your move again.
I'm still scurrying.
Okay.
I want to make my full movement backwards until like the edge of the water.
So you're just going to the edge of the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the
How far
sour
is-
patch actually the frog?
Is that close?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want it to be
Is that
close.
if I got other things if we want to use
No,
something
it's- no,
else?
this
Is
is
it-
good.
The path is working.
Yeah. Okay.
Could
Okay.
someone move
How
Dietrich
far
near
should it be?
Drea?
For our listeners,
It was
A
about
sour
halfway up,
Okay.
or maybe probably a little more because it was where it was eating what you guys laid out for him.
Okay.
Oh, right.
And I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
Okay. Which I've never cast before. No, I have. I'm
Yeah, you have.
I have.
Cast it twice.
I just have the memory of a goldfish.
You use this all
How
the
did
time.
you know? Okay.
Because we share a brain cell.
Ah, yes.
It's
Okay.
just the memory is in my part.
Okay. So we had. Oh yeah. So I roll 3 times because it's free. Okay. Right. So 13. Oh yeah. 13. 14. And 3.
Do you add anything to that?
No.
Okay. So one of those hits.
Okay. Oh no. Plus 4 spell attack.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it's
18,
2 of those
18,
hit.
Okay. And then 2. 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Just
doing great.
chipping
I'm
away.
doing great. All right. Feels good.
Shaking in those little boots.
Okay. And that's everything for you,
Yes.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
You're done. Okay. Rune.
Oh, it is me. Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Okay. 10.
10 does not hit. So since you're still kind of behind the tree, you like reach around without really looking and shoot at it, and it goes like over its head. Because you
That's-
aimed up knowing it was big, and you aimed
That's
too far up.
Sucky. Okay.
Dietrich.
Dietrich's gonna run out of the bush and towards the frog.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Oh, it's
You want it to be bigger?
Oh, it's large.
Oh, you want to eat it.
I
That's
want
fair.
to eat
I
the
want
enemy.
to eat it. We had to wait till we kill it.
You've doomed us. Thanks.
Now we're fighting nerds.
Dietrich's gonna pull out his quarterstaff and he's gonna try to hit it.
Okay.
And that is a ridiculous number, 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Which is a 1d6. So 7 points of damage, bludgeoning damage. I don't know if that affects you in any way. And he's gonna flurry of blows him, and he's gonna keep punching him.
Do
Okay.
it. Do it.
So that is what is your flurry of blows? 14 to hit.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Which is a 1d4. What are dice? And that is 8 points. Okay, 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's also a ridiculous number. It's like 25.
Yes.
And that is 7 points of damage.
Okay. Cool.
Does 25 hit?
Okay. Cool.
Because
Yes.
I am a monk of the Drunken Master.
Yeah.
When I use the Flurry of Blows as a bonus action, I can actually benefit from the disengage action, and I'm gonna run back to the tree.
Okay. Cool.
Bye!
Bye.
That was Dietrich. Aleda.
I'm going to cast Sleep at 2nd level,
Okay.
since no one is near it. No one else will be affected by it.
How close does it have to be?
It has to be within 60 feet of me. So I think we're...
But is the spell around you or is it the target?
It's within 20 feet of a target of my choice.
Okay.
Which is why nobody's...
We're
near
all
it.
within 20 feet of that target.
Yes, but I can make the target more like
Back
behind
there.
it, so it's not necessarily affecting us. So it's like anything within those 20 feet. Technically, I guess I'm affecting earthworms. Is that what you're asking?
Okay, it can work like that?
Yeah. So like you can choose.
Because I thought the target had to be a thing that you were targeting.
Let me read the spell.
While you read that, I'll just say what happened when you did, because I didn't describe anything.
Oh, okay.
So you ran up, smashed it with your quarterstaff, and then just started punching on it. And it's like, do you know if like you're hitting a punching bag, but you're not quite strong enough to move it, so it's just like hitting a dense kind of soft thing? It's basically that. So you just hear like thump 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 thump, and like it doesn't seem very affected. Like it's getting annoyed and it can feel it, but like you're not really doing much to it. And then like you scurry back and it whips its head in your direction.
Yep.
Cool, I
And
hate that.
That's your turn.
Figured as much.
It is. I read the spell, and it is within 20 feet of a point that I choose.
Okay,
Range.
perfect.
I'm
target.
going to need 7 d8s for people. I think. Sorry, I have 3 currently.
I just threw one, I just threw
Do you want me
two.
to get a calculator up?
I just
Yes.
threw
Which one?
3.
Oh,
Thank you. Okay,
Damn.
hold on. I'm just gonna make sure I do
And there's
have the
one more
correct
around the corner.
Okay, hold on. I have, since I'm casting this on 2nd level, I get that, and then it was originally. I have enough here. We're good.
Fine.
All right. So there's this. I don't know whose these are. We'll put those there. Thank you everyone for your generosity.
Ooh, I love the sound of a chunky roll.
Okay.
That's why we named our ship the Lady Chunk.
I'm
Do you want me to add
that.
these?
Yes.
I got a
please.
calculator up.
Thank you. 8
Yep.
plus 3
Yep.
plus 3
Yep.
plus 5 plus 4 plus 8.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
I don't think that's enough.
So you point your spoon at it and cast your sleep, and it just kind of goes,
Oh
and
no.
it's definitely not a sleep.
More mucus! Oh.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
mucus
well,
everywhere now.
I tried. Sorry, everyone.
I will say what it did do is took its focus off you because it felt something, so it was kind of like shaking its head as to why it's getting like kind of drowsy, but
I'm still hidden fully behind a tree.
yeah.
Yes, I don't know whose dice is what. I know this
They're
is
all-
mine and this is mine.
Well, the rest are only nest.
One is mine.
Yeah, so it shakes its head, and now since it's not looking in Dietrich's direction anymore, it is again staring right at Kaladir, who's right in front. So it is going to first flick its big giant tongue right out at you.
Okay.
And you must make a strength saving throw.
Oh, good, you're a strong boy.
Not when we were moving frogs.
17.
So its tongue flings out at you. You throw up your shield, but it wraps its tongue around the shield, grabbing your hand at the same time, and pulls you into it.
Okay.
So you are right in front of it, and then it takes a bite at you.
17, not strong enough.
I don't like that. I should have guided you.
And it does.
Oh no, it's a saving throw, right? Not a check.
The strength? Yeah, it's the same.
Okay, never mind. It's fine.
Oh, I should have blessed you.
Yeah,
No, that's what I mean.
it was. Oh, yeah. Sorry. We're good.
Okay.
We're fine.
It does 13 damage to you. So it chomps down on your arm, and the only thing saving your arm from being bitten right off is your shield is still there, so it doesn't quite get the full chomp that it wants, but it still gets enough of its teeth. Yeah, it has teeth. Enough of its teeth on you that it
Gross.
really damages your arm.
Can I do my shield master evasion? Oh wait,
Sure.
if an effect allows half damage on success, I can use your reaction to take no damage. Okay, wait.
If you succeed, you could do the shield and then you take no damage.
Okay. If I succeed, what?
The throw.
The throw. Oh, okay, but I did.
The one you failed.
Yeah.
But is it a new throw? Like, is it a throw for that individual
I don't know.
thing?
Brady will clear it up.
Brittany's gonna look.
Brady, help.
If an effect allows half damage on success. Yeah, so if you had succeeded
Oh, okay.
on the
Saving throw?
on the saving throw,
I failed.
but it wasn't even one that gave you damage because it was
Yeah, the
bite.
saving throw just brought you in.
Okay,
The bite's a whole
You
new
can
thing.
use your reaction to take no damage if that's the case.
I'm just gonna. Okay, I got bit. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So you take 13 damage, and your arm is real hurt.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Question.
No, Greya.
Graya's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Greya points points at the weird frog thing that she does not like. And she casts Guiding Bolt, and that is a 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, and it's the single level, so I get to do how many d6s? Just add 1 to the 5d6. Okay. Oh,
She needs some D6s.
I need the d6s.
Oh, I have D6s.
Gracias. Just need 2 more. Oh, sorry. Guys, I'm good.
There's D6s and candy flying everywhere.
Chunky roll.
ASMR. Oh.
Aw.
Oh, I mean, 1 is a 6. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So, so she does 11 damage.
Okay.
And then, okay, I'll also... Okay, the range of my... And then I take... Okay, here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
I have, like, if I was fighting with regular weapons, I would have 2 attacks. Does that mean I can do a spell and 1 weapon attack?
Sure.
This is just what the game... That's the real game for me, is the negotiations with the DM.
I see it.
Okay, so I have... Do I have my crossbow out, though? That is my question. Because for me, that might be pushing the limit. Even for me, is I have to do I have to take an action to take out my crossbow?
Yes.
Okay, so I just take out my crossbow
Okay.
then. Yeah,
And that's it.
and that's it.
Okay.
Like, just get back behind my tree. Thank you for your T6s, guys. I'm sorry, it was a disappointment.
Go back.
Kellidir, your turn.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. You did what on it, sorry?
Oh, how much damage did I do?
11.
No, I know that, but what was the spell, sorry?
Guiding bolt.
Okay.
So it's radiant damage.
You point at it, and again, like, you hit it, and it kind of, like, shifts as it hits because of impact, but again, like, doesn't really seem phased by it. It's just, like, it's just getting angrier.
Oh, okay. And now, there's also a mystical light glittering on the target now. So everyone until my next turn gets advantage on attacks.
Everyone or the next person that attacks?
The next attack roll. Oh wait, no, yeah, sorry. That's right.
So me?
So you.
Against
So
this
you.
target before your next turn has advantage. So just the next attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
Kelly,
That
you
makes
have
more
advantage.
sense. You guys know you could cheat at D&D?
16 to hit with my long
With your advantage? You
Yeah.
roll with
Yeah,
advantage?
that was-
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It hits. You're okay.
Please do not push.
No, in case you get a 20, I just wanted to make sure.
10. 10 with my longsword. I want to hack at its ugly little face. No, just kidding. It's cute. It's a frog.
It currently has your. It bit you. It has teeth.
You think it's not cute?
It has
Is
teeth.
it eating?
Okay, so you, while your arm is still like in its mouth, you take your other arm with the sword and like jab it,
Yeah.
and then like it kind of releases you. It again doesn't necessarily look that hurt, but you got it enough. Sorry, I just hit puberty. You got it enough that it like releases its grasp on you.
It's
So
like-
your other arm is free again.
It's like when you have something that gets stuck in your soft palate.
Yeah.
Just more than it hurts.
You actually used it as a toothpick for him.
I'm just
He
nice
appreciates
that way,
you.
You know?
But also hates you and wants to eat you.
Oh, okay. But I'm going to use my shield again.
Yeah.
As my bonus action.
You gonna try to push this guy away?
Yeah.
You're a strong boy. I
You're
believe
strong,
in you.
You're a strong boy. We believe in
We
you.
believe in you. Push
Can
him.
I? Okay, this may be, I don't know, maybe stupid. Bear with me. Can I? Can I use my shield and like use its like its bigger size to kind of like propel myself backward?
Oh, you're pushing him, but you want to go backwards.
Yeah, I want to go backward. And maybe hurt him a little bit in the process. But mostly I just want to go backward. Or should I just back up?
I mean,
You let me know.
okay, this is the thing. It's probably because it would be an opposed strength check to push it, so it's probably gonna beat you on that.
Yeah, because I beat you.
I'm
just gonna-
so
no, I'm
let's
gonna back up.
like we'll roll and
No,
like
it's
it's
okay.
almost gonna guaranteed to beat you, but then since that's your plan, I'll let you do a dex to see if it pushes
Oh no,
you.
I'm
and
just
you
gonna
float
back up. I'm leaving.
So you just back up.
Yeah. I'm going back to the tree line.
But can you do that without disengaging?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right
can
in
I use
its
my bonus
face.
action to disengage?
You're not a rogue.
I'm not a rogue. I'm just gonna be there. I'm just hanging out.
Okay.
Fighter? Where's class?
It's just because she's partial to rogue.
I'm
Okay, so now it is Rune's turn.
Eldritch Blast.
10?
Wait, does she get
Again,
advantage?
You, no. The advantage was used by
That was
Keldir.
my
So you, since you went over it last time,
I haven't changed
you,
my dice.
You changed up where you aimed, but went way too low this time, and it hits the ground in front of its feet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're doing great.
Dietrich.
Oh, Dietrich's gonna run up to the frog. But Kaladur's gonna see him like pull out a short sword from his side.
Okay.
No.
I know. I mean,
I'm
it's not
sorry,
gonna do anything.
Dietrich is playing a short sword?
Yes, Dietrich has a
Okay.
short sword. And he's gonna attack with the short sword.
Okay.
Instead of his, I mean, it's not gonna make any difference, but he's gonna do it.
Okay.
It made a difference because he misses. Yeah, so that is 11 to hit.
Yeah, you miss. So as you're running up, and since you're like grabbing another weapon while you're running, you kind of like fumble with it, and so like you kind of just at the last minute get your grip on it and slice down, but like you spent so much effort trying to grip it that like you weren't paying attention to where you're going and like kind of slice.
"Ah!" And he's just gonna punch this thing.
Okay.
is a 12 to hit.
That does not.
And that is also a 12 to hit.
That, again, does not hit.
But I'm gonna move back again because
Okay.
I can.
So, successful turn, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna look at Graham and go like, I really hyped that up.
You did great.
So it didn't even notice you come out. It's still focused right on Keldir. And then Aleda.
Keldir, move! I know you can't, but that's probably what she would say.
No.
She's going to cast Ice Knife on a second level.
Okay.
That's why you want me to move.
Yeah. Sorry. 14?
Hits. Yep.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. And then, so initially I do whatever is a 1d10 worth of piercing, and then there's additional
Yep.
sharp damage. So that's 8 damage.
Okay.
And then 9 additional damage from
Okay.
ice things. For anything that does not succeed a dex saving throw against my spellcasting save, which would be 13 or higher. So you can roll for its dex save, and also Keldir has to roll a dex save to see if he doesn't get damage.
So sorry, that additional 9 is only
It's
on
only
if he
if
fails
it
the
fails
dex save?
that. It does take the piercing damage, but
Okay.
So
does
I'm
it
doing
hit?
a dex save.
Yes, you just do a dex save on the additional damage. The initial piercing didn't get you because I did hit my intended target.
It's nice knowing you.
I told you to move.
Oh.
Okay. 10. Nope. Sorry, you take 9 damage. Oh my goodness.
So you hit it with this shard of ice, and then while it does that, it kind of like rears back and roars again. And while it's doing that, it rears back enough that it does not get hit by the blast.
And all the shards just Keldir.
But Keldir does.
Ow!
Okay.
The shield thing, but you have to succeed on it.
Oh, did you not add the shield?
No, I'm
Shield
saying your
is
shield
reaction.
evasion. You have to.
Okay.
You have to succeed on the shield evasion.
I have to succeed. Oh, I see.
Yeah. I was like, oh, use the, and then I was like, no, you have to succeed.
Oh, I do have absorb elements though. I can use as a reaction. Can I use a reaction for my?
Oh, I guess it would be reaction.
That would
It
be
would be
an element.
basically an attack almost against him, even if it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
What's called? Sorry, I have no idea how it works.
Yeah.
You wanna just-
It depends on what kind of damage it is. What kind of damage is it? It's piercing, right?
No, I evaded the piercing. Didn't. What was this? What was the dex save for? You said it was
13 because it's versus
So
my.
what
So
type
what
of damage?
was it?
Oh, cold damage.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You should be okay.
It is shards of ice, so
Okay.
because it's not piercing damage. For
Oh
this.
yeah, if you're winter, does that mean you're...
No, it's just
It's just your mood.
He's really excited MCR is coming back.
Oh. Can a band sponsor a podcast?
Sorry, I don't know how it works. Okay. The spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. Give resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, like one extra 1d6 damage of the triggering type. So I don't know what I do.
So you use absorb elements. You take half
It's
damage.
just immediate?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Is it just a reaction?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
nice.
take half damage.
So instead of
Hogging
9,
has
you
it.
take 5
Yes.
because it's on that
Okay.
the upper end.
So you take 5 points of damage. You can add 4 back. And then on your next turn,
I add 1d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew, that's better.
Uh,
I thought I would never use that spell.
Hagen has not yet. We haven't thought anything on that.
So that was enough to get its focus off of Keldir, and now it is facing your trees.
Hey, no.
As far as it knows, it's just some angry trees.
Very happy. Keldir? No?
But it is going to take its long frog elephant legs and smash at the trees to try to knock them down.
I'm
But
technically-
not
I'm technically
attached
in
by
the water.
tongue anymore, right?
No,
It let me
that's
go?
true.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you like this
I'm
one.
like this.
You're in the
Yeah.
water. I'm in the trees.
So it's
Does he
gonna
move
take
out of
2
Caladir's range?
swings.
This is me in the water watching what's happening.
Oh yeah, does it take an opportunity attack for Caladir? How far does it go away?
Every now and
It
then.
just turns its head.
Oh.
Little hand
Big boy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that long. Oh, I don't like that. Because how far away are these trees?
Or I guess no, it would because
Yeah,
it's totally
it would have
turning
to
to
move.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get attack of opportunity, Caladir.
Nice.
Guys, I'm so good at this
I'm
game.
going to I haven't done anything. Okay.
You haven't done anything. I went in and it went, what are you doing?
I don't have to roll for an attack roll, do I?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me? I don't have to roll. I can just
I
do
haven't
it.
played D&D for 2 months and I don't know how to play anymore.
It's been a while.
It's a whole new world.
I was going to sing
I
again, but we
know.
talked about that.
Disney will sue us.
22!
Yes, that hits.
Woohoo!
Take an extra 1d6.
Yeah, that's true. You can add
Add
an
that
extra
1d6.
on this.
Mhm.
So it's 10 plus 12. 12 damage.
But some of that is different.
So that's cold
2
damage.
is cold. And the 10 was
Slashing or piercing.
I don't know.
See, it's
Slashing.
good that I brought the attention of the frogs towards us. See? Clearly that was my intention all along.
You are a tactical genius.
Cool. So it is so engaged in going for these trees that when you get it, it doesn't take its attention back to you. You just kind of, as it turns, you like slice your sword against its side.
Okay.
But it again doesn't really feel it.
He has no nerve endings.
So he's damaged, but like
Impervious.
not enough to really like throw him off. And then
You know what
he
it
takes
is? The cold damage just like numbed it.
yeah, it pre-numbed the nerves. And then so he faces the tree with his one arm or leg thing. He like reaches out and swats at the tree, but because he is he's turning at the time, so he doesn't have his full balance on the ground. When he swipes at it, it like bends around the tree, and it takes 1 damage on the tree because it rolled a nat 1 to get that tree. And then with its second swipe, it's angry, so it clears out all the trees in that area because he rolled a nat 20 on that second one. So there is no more tree cover where Aleda and Rune are.
I'm just picturing like there's a whole bunch of trees and then swipe, she's just there with a spoon like,
And then,
hello.
and then yeah, so it's now going to whip its tongue at Aleda,
Oh no.
and so you have to make the strength saving.
Strength?
Yeah, strength saving throw.
Strength, not dexterity to avoid it?
Nope, strength.
Goodness. That's weird. So is this like an opposed athletics? Like how is it
It's just a strength saving throw.
really weird? 14.
So its
Minus
tongue
1.
comes,
Yeah, that's 15
its
minus
tongue
1.
comes out, wraps around you, and it pulls you right in front of its face. Doesn't have enough time since it was doing the tree swatting to bite you, but you are now staring right in the face of this
Okay.
giant frog.
Gonna get swallowed.
Okay, and now it is Gray's turn.
Okay. So what if I?
Every time.
No, it's just a genuine question. If I like make, you know how I have create water spell,
Yeah.
right? If I can create water or like a cube of water like on the sand underneath it, does that make enough quicksand that the thing starts to sink into the quicksand?
No.
That's just science.
Okay, but also,
I mean, I'm no scientist.
it's a frog.
Science at the table. What's the verdict?
It was my idea.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, this island is also in
A marsh.
perpetual rain,
Okay.
so if
I
it was affected by water, it would already be.
I see the problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So I may just cast a spell then. I don't know how helpful this is gonna
Can
be.
you destroy the water in its flesh?
It has to be an open container.
I can
Open
open the
container
container.
If someone opens the container, I can destroy all the water inside the animal.
Like, I cut them open. I slashed them. Open
DM.
You
container.
made a slight flesh wound,
Flesh wound.
not an open container.
How big of a wound would it have to be? Okay,
I think that stipulates that we're not allowed to do it to people.
If its mouth is open, can we destroy all of the saliva inside it?
so it just has
You
a
can
real...
give it a dry mouth if you want.
Okay, so should I cast... would that make sense?
I don't know what you're planning.
If I cast Bane on it, or is that not helpful?
I mean, it's always helpful.
Okay, how far is it away from me?
Are you in the water right now?
Mm-hmm. Feet-wise.
Why'd you just move the monster?
Oh, sorry. So I could see.
Sorry, I didn't know this box of candy.
Okay, so I'm in the woods. How far away? How many feet is that? Like, are these all 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you did
You were like 20.
20. Okay,
20
so
to 25 feet away.
I can use my movement. This is going to be a bad idea. But I am going to use my movement to go up to it.
Okay,
It's turned away from you, at least.
Yeah.
you're going up to its butt.
And I'm going to touch its butt.
Is it a touch
Okay.
spell?
And yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast a second level inflict wounds.
Okay.
That's not what I thought. I was like, I've used Bane from far away.
When you cast a spell using the second
Do I make a save? Or
1d10.
you?
No, I just have to. So yeah,
Do it.
yeah, I just do it. So it's gonna be 4d10 necrotic damage.
No, you gotta make an attack roll.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh yes, I didn't read. I genuinely, that's my bad, guys. It's been so long.
Andy.
Make a spell. Okay, so first I make a spell attack roll. Guys, I'm learning the game as we go. Okay, good. Okay.
It just succeeds. Inflict wounds would be the most OP spell.
Okay, 6 plus 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now
You touch its butt.
now I touch its butt. I thought the touching its butt part was one of the
I've
success.
been there.
Okay. And I'm
Like,
okay.
Real there.
D10. Can I
Oh,
borrow some
D10?
Some
D10s?
D10s.
I need 3.
That's an 8. That's a 10.
Thank you.
That's a 10.
Thank you. Yeah.
This is a percentile, it'll work.
Oh, that's fine. Oh yeah, the percentile is the same thing. So that's 10 plus 8 plus 5 plus 1.
24?
25.
Okay.
No,
So
24. He's right.
okay,
24.
so 21, and then I move away 10 feet into the water because I can't go back to the trees, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
The math here.
Sorry. Are we chipping away at it?
You're chipping away.
It's necrotic, so.
Yeah. It's necrotic. 24 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Can you extract?
I'm not that fancy yet.
So it
Make
felt that
coffee,
one.
that's for-
It just felt pain. It's still looking very strong, but it definitely felt that one. So while it is face to face with Aleda, it yells out. It lets out this huge roar right in your face. So again, you're sprayed with mucus, and your hair is flying around with it.
My hair.
Your
On
hair.
the bright side, you were already covered in the fish. So really,
So you're just disgusting.
you're not any more gross. You know?
Probably moisturizing.
Your baseline was gross.
Just put it near your eye a little bit.
It's rejuvenated.
It's
Patted it.
And now
So
it
do
is Kellier.
Okay. I'm still patting it. Okay, so I'm behind it, right?
You're
Ish.
beside it.
I'm beside it.
You
Yeah.
fell.
I fell.
No.
Your figure fell,
Oh. Okay.
but you are still standing, not there.
not
at
there.
Why are you moving everything?
Okay, sorry, I won't touch it anymore.
Good.
I thought it was
What are
helping.
children that are better?
Ow.
Damn Damn.
Just kidding, I love you.
Oh, thank you. I am a child.
I don't feel the love.
Roll your dice.
I'm gonna cast Booming Blade. So I'm
Okay.
gonna roll my dice first. 21.
21 hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Booming Blade, and that's just like a normal attack with my wand. 7 damage. Or 7 damage. 7 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then if it moves, it takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Before my next. You know, that spell wasn't as cool as I thought it was. When I initially had loaded it up, I was like, that's awesome.
This is
and
gonna
now,
be so cool.
in the game, I'm like, oh.
Well, it is cool because it takes damage after, like, by itself if it moves. If it moves, it must move at
This
some
one's
point.
moving a lot.
Mm.
So you just jab right into its side, kind of where you got it before.
You have an open container. I'm just joking.
He is still not an open container.
I tried your best.
And again, like, it doesn't really, like, it doesn't notice it's happening. Like, it can feel it, but it's not something that is hurting it enough to, like, draw its attention away.
Notice me.
Alrighty,
Notice
so-
me, senpai.
And then we are at Rune.
Okay. How's it seen me? Because I'm like this right now. I'm like about,
No, it's focusing on the lady
I'm about
right
nose
now.
deep
You're
in
okay.
water. Could I... How far could I move if I were, like, kind of, like, creeping along in the water along the edge of the shore here?
If you're in water, it would be difficult. So
Yeah.
15 probably. What's your
25.
25.
25?
So,
So 12 to 10.
okay, that's
10
not,
and half a square if you want.
that's not very useful. You know what would have been cool? If I hadn't used all my second level spell slots. Eldritch Blast! I had an idea and it was cool, but it won't work right now. Is that cocked or is that very clearly where it is?
It's very clearly it.
15.
15, that hits.
Yeah! Okay.
You finally have a good enough. The tree's gone, so you have your sights on it.
Okay. What am I rolling? D10.
It's a squeaker.
Stool, yeah, that's what I.
7 damage. And
Okay.
I'm still gonna, you know what, I'll doggy paddle those little 12 around. I'll do my little...
I feel like that's the average amount of damage is 7. That's pretty good.
There. I moved.
So you guys notice after that hits, like, it's still in really good
And that was
shape.
force damage.
Pardon?
Force damage.
And so you notice it's still in pretty good shape, but it's like, it's getting tired. It's slowing down a bit.
Good.
Like, same though.
I mean, he's been tired this whole trip.
Yeah.
Dietrich.
Dietrich's going to run up around the other side. And I can run anywhere.
This?
Yeah, right there's good.
Okay.
Dietrich's going to try to slice the tongue that's currently holding Aleda.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cool.
Do it.
Okay. Because now he has a sword and stuff. Natural 20.
Really?
Yay!
Yeah, so roll damage.
Cool. Which is 1d6. So that's 6 points.
Double.
Double.
Double. 12 plus 5.
17.
17.
Cool. So you run up. What's the one I'm using?
Wild.
And it's holding, like, it's got Aleda real close, but you manage to just swipe right in between it and slice clean through the tongue. So Aleda, you kind of slump down. So you're
Fair enough.
you're prone because it was
Yeah,
holding you and you
I'm falling
fell back.
back.
Because I imagine you were fighting against it, pulling you in, and it just roars in complete pain. Like it's the other roars were like angry, and you can tell this one is pain, and like blood comes splurting out of its mouth, which is now also on Aleda.
As that's kind of happening,
so glad
he's
I
going
paddled out
to
of the way.
swing up and try to punch it in the chin.
Okay.
That is 16 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Right. What are you? Oh, I need 4. So that is 7 points of damage.
Cool.
I made up for last time, guys.
Cool. So you go and punch it, and this time, like, most of your punch has been, like, on a dead punching bag, pretty much. But this time, as you do, like, an uppercut while it's roaring, it shuts its mouth. Like, you managed to bring its jaw up, and so it's, like, in the middle of a roar, and then it just, like, instantly is muffled.
Are you okay?
And Aleda, now it's your turn.
Well, I've fallen back.
Yeah.
I'm covered in
Everything.
swamp and saliva.
There's
and
a
blood.
smiling boy
And
above
fish.
you.
There's a disgusting frog tongue around me still, like a boa. I picture it.
It, like, unraveled and loosened
Oh.
and fell.
Oh,
Ugh.
what a visual, man.
Slackened.
You have a
I'm looking
circus
good.
boy standing
Very proud.
atop of you with like drenched hair.
Gosh, I'm just, oof, a lot happened. I guess, I've used up all my second level spell slots, so I guess I'm going to try. But I'm like, there's still this open mouth because it's shrieking, right?
Shut its mouth.
Shut its mouth.
Dietrich
Fair enough. That would
Dietrich
be
punched
my
it
reaction.
shut.
All right. Oh man. May I? I don't want to use Ice Knife because I don't want to hurt anyone, my allies here. Cool. I will switch to a dagger.
Okay.
So I assume it takes. Does that take an action, or do you want me to? Because I have.
I'd let it be a bonus action just to take it out.
But if you have it equipped, it should just
It is
it's just on
equipped.
your belt.
Yeah.
Just on my belt. So yeah, I'll take out one dagger.
Okay.
For the bonus action, I will dip it in my poison.
Okay,
And
and
I'm gonna
then
try and throw it.
stab it.
Just so it does like a little bit more damage.
You throwing it or stabbing it?
I'll stab it, it's right there.
Okay. I was gonna say you could throw it, but
That's 15.
15 to hit.
And 15 to hit and
Yeah, that's it.
great. Yeah, I'm gonna stab it with my spoon.
I wasn't sure what was happening.
So
Whack
2 initial piercing damage and 2 poison damage.
I don't know why I'm rolling. I'm like, okay, I'll roll. So 4 in total, and
4 in
2 is
total.
poison.
2 poison, 2 piercing.
Okay. Cool. And now it is its turn.
Thanks, by the way.
So it is going to bite at Aleda
Yeah,
again.
fair enough.
So it opens its mouth. It's now like its mouth is like full with blood. So as it opens, blood just drips down.
Oh.
And it does. Where's bite? It does get you. 4. Damage.
Okay.
So it chomps right down on like. You stood up, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
No, I was still prone.
so you did that from
Yeah.
down.
I
Okay.
would've just been- good.
So it bites your legs. Then it gets both your legs in its mouth, chomps down for 16.
Okay.
damage.
I'm looking good. I'm still not down. Are my legs just in its mouth now?
Yes.
Cool. Good to know.
Yes.
Fit moves.
And
I
that's
am kicking. It's not an attack. I'm just.
Cool. And that's it for its turn. So now we're at Greya.
Ah!
Okay, if I heal you, your legs are still in its mouth. I don't know how this works. Will it just bite you again? I might heal you anyway, though.
If you can get to me, yeah.
I think I can. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, right? It's just 15.
Yeah, you can make it.
Accidentally heal the frog elephant. That would be bad.
Oh, imagine.
Yeah.
Nope. I hate it.
That's stupid.
How many do you need? How down are you?
I only have 4 hit points left.
All right, so it's gonna be
real bad. She's looking.
second level. It is.
Like, looking like she's gonna faint. 'Cause she's in so much pain from this thing chomping
Really, it's
down
just
on her
all
legs.
the gross stuff on me. That's just really grossing
Yeah.
me out. It's really bad
This
for
is
morale.
just the worst day for you.
Okay, so
You're valid.
okay, D8 plus 4. Is this a D8? Yes, it is. So that's 6, 7, and 4.
17.
Okay.
You 17.
Right, I'll take it. Thank you.
I'm a quick mather sometimes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm suddenly filled with energy. The kicks get more stringent within this frog now. Just kicking at the top of its palate. Yeah. It's like when you eat a tortilla chip and it like scratches the roof of your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
There you go.
It's
I'm
probably
suddenly-
hating this because a couple times you're probably kicking its open wound
Yeah.
tongue.
Good.
Is that it for you, Grant?
Oh, and I have my crossbow out. So oh god, but I'm
You were
so
very
I
close.
can't. I'm too close to it. Okay. That's my only thing I can do as a bonus action, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. No, so that's it.
So
Oh wait, I should move away. I should move farther away. That's what I do. I just move back into the water.
Can you disengage, or are you engaged with them?
I'm not engaged.
No,
no,
because
yeah.
You were still you're at the side and
Yeah, I just came up to
Perfect.
Not again. Okay.
Kelliger.
Okay. I'm still beside it.
Yep.
And it never moved, eh? Stupid.
Not yet. No. Like it moved its head, but
Just
not
the
like.
worst. Okay.
Oh.
It's busy eating me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna cast Boom Blade again.
Cool.
And I'm gonna attack with my longsword again. 12.
That does not hit.
Can I hit it with my shield as a bonus action?
To push it?
No.
You
can still
You can try the
try.
opposing
Yeah.
strength check.
Okay.
Am I close enough to guidance you? No.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roll for a strength check.
Yep.
Or a strength saving throw or strength.
No, it's an opposing strength check.
And I can't guidance.
Nat 20,
you, can I?
nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
So that's a 7 plus. Am I just adding my
Yeah.
Okay. 9.
You do not move it. You like
I'm so strong.
drive your shield into it and try to push it, but your feet just like move in the mud
You know, it's
without
so
you
pretty.
or
Yeah.
the frog moving anywhere.
We need some muscle in this group. This is sad.
And then we're at Ruin.
Eldritch Blast!
Okay.
Spells?
Listen,
Warlock out here?
I'm a warlock.
There might be a warlock.
15.
That hits.
I know.
So now, without the tree cover, you are just...
But I'm over here now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah.
Like, you don't have trees in your
yeah,
way,
yeah,
so you're just wide open Eldritch blasting.
Yeah, yes. So that would be 10 damage.
Cool.
And then I'm going to move another 2 squares this way.
Okay.
It's still facing the other way,
Hacking
right?
off again.
So this thing, you hit it, and it's like still chomped down, but you hear it like kind of whimper as it gets hit.
That's right.
It is looking pretty weak right now.
Finally!
It's not like it's still looking like it could do some damage, but like compared to what it was, this thing is hurt. Dietrich.
Dietrich's gonna continue trying to work him over, except he's gonna try to stab at his eye now.
Okay.
Ridiculous number. 20.
Hits.
Go 26. So that's 7 points of damage, and then he's going to punch him.
Okay.
But that does not hit.
Yeah, so you still get it right in the eye. So once you get it in the eye, it lets out a roar again, which which releases Aleda, because that hurt it enough that it just opened its mouth to roar. So your legs kind of like flump out.
Okay, how close am I from the ground, or is it facing forward? Is
It had its
up?
head down, so like you're
Okay.
not like
Thank
falling or
goodness.
anything. It's just
Alright.
your legs. You were like, kind of had your legs in the air and they just fell to the
Oh,
ground.
thank goodness.
Yeah, and it lets out a loud roar. And so now its head is up in the air. And Aleda, it's your turn.
So its head is now facing up.
Yes.
With
It's like
stuff.
looking to the sky, sort of, and letting out a painful roar.
How big is this creature?
Big.
How tall is it?
Uh,
So I'm a medium
like
humanoid.
with its head up,
Would it be large?
it's like, oh yeah, with its head up, it's like 20 feet
It's
in the
20?
air.
Okay.
Huge.
Never mind then. As soon as its head comes down again, with its mouth open, I would like to cast Ice Knife into its open mouth.
Into its mouth.
Wow.
Okay. Cool. And that's everything you ready?
Yes.
Yep, cool. So that's going to be like immediately because it's its turn next. So it's going to go from roaring in the air to coming back down to try to bite you.
Great.
So you can do
I
that.
will cast Ice Knife. And that's 24 to hit.
It hits.
Great. And would you say, DM, that if I'm casting this directly into its mouth, that the ice shards would like go into its mouth? Because I'm
Where
right
are
in front
people
of it. literally.
standing?
I'm right beside it. I just stabbed it in the eye.
I'm right in front of it.
I'm at least one
It's
square
probably going to
back.
spill it enough to affect Dietrich.
Cool. Where? But
Um,
its mouth is facing me. And Dietrich
but
is
he's
to the
right
side.
where its eye
But
was.
I'm right where.
Oh.
So it's like kind of, he's like right beside you.
Alright.
That's cool.
Okay.
Dex.
5 piercing damage.
'Kay.
You both have to roll dexterity.
Natural 20.
So Dietrich
So
jumps
you
out
are
of the way.
fine. Also a natural 20.
Oh, well, no additional life shards.
So it like,
Close up the wound.
but because the only way for it to avoid something directly, no, he's gonna roll with disadvantage for this because he can't dex out of something that's in his mouth. He's still fine.
Okay. He pops out of the way.
So he like kind of like shakes his head
Mhm.
and like it moves out enough that it doesn't get him.
I just turned into
It's,
snowflakes.
it's hard for me to make sense of that. but
I just
he's-
didn't produce shards, that's all.
Yeah.
It was just one
It was a
giant
faulty
ice
ice
dagger.
knife.
I'm supposed to do something. I like hit the spoon and like, all this frog mucus is just messing with it.
Oh no.
And now it's coming back to bite you again.
Great. Good. You cook with that?
Is this calendar
I'm
time?
not sorry. I'm in the middle of battle.
And it gets you for 12 damage.
I just healed her.
Or 12? No, sorry, for 10 damage.
Okay.
So it chomps down on your arm that you just threw the knife at it with.
Okay, cool.
So it, like-
spoon hand.
So your spoon
My spoon
is in its mouth,
In its mouth now.
in its bloody, saliva-y mouth.
Great.
And it chomps down on your arm. And that's where you guys are at for now. And now it is Greya's turn.
Okay, Grail's gonna come back. Just gonna touch it on the butt again.
Okay.
Gently. Okay, it's making a
Gentle
check.
caress of the fingertips.
I'm sorry.
Nat 20!
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alrighty. Do I still get to double my damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's exactly.
No.
You don't even have to talk him into that.
Alright, so 3. Okay, because it's just a first level, so it's 3d10. So that's 6d10. Yeah, I need d10s. Okay, I guess I can just use.
You just roll the 3 and then double that.
Yeah, okay, here. I have 3 now. I just double that. Okay, so it's 7 plus 9 plus 6.
Okay.
How much is that?
It doesn't matter. This thing. Can everyone position yourselves where you actually are? I know we've been playing kind of.
That's
yeah, we're-
No,
we
we've
are
been.
now.
Yeah. Like we're all. Because so the 3.
Someone's
Hold
gonna
on.
get squished.
The three of us are right around it. Oh, you're inside its mouth.
Okay.
Rune has fucked off.
I'm in all the time.
Dietrich, can you roll a dexterity?
Something ridiculous. Hold on. 20 something.
Okay, that's fine.
Better.
I am
so
touching it.
It flumps, like, totally goes lifeless. It lets out, like, you, Aleda, are released because it lets out another roar. But its roar kind of, like, whimpers out and fades, and it just flumps down to its side. Dietrich on the side that you're on, but you are able to jump back and not get squashed by this thing. And it is dead.
Did I do it? Grea's eyes fully closed.
Its mouth just
Great
hangs
job,
open
Rhea.
with, like, blood pooling out of it where its tongue is bleeding.
You can look. It's dead. You killed
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
You did
I don't
that.
like doing necrotic stuff, but I find sometimes you have to because it's, the fastest.
And now, as the creature lies dead, that is where we will leave off this week. Join us next week as the party explores the cave and finds out if all this trouble was for nothing, or if the bangle that they are looking for is, in fact, in that cave. I look forward to you joining us next week. Bye, everybody.